Hello everyone, this is just a dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison with the brand new Shark HydroVac MessMaster with the older Shark HydroVac. Spoiler alert, as far as I can tell, these are the exact same models. It's a rebrand, which I was really hoping for maybe some new and improvement things, maybe some bigger water tanks, bigger dirty water tanks. Now again, the old Shark HydroVac here, this is model number WD201. I don't know if they're going to start discontinuing it or not, but this is called the MessMaster. This is model number 261. I think they're calling it like the rose gold. Both of these are cordless. We're going to talk about them, and then we're actually going to go see how well they clean up a big mess. But first, I may be surprised that they act differently, but I'm not anticipating that because all the parts are interchangeable. Let's start. The clean water tank. They're exactly the same. Each one fits in each one. They're no bigger, no smaller. The dirty water tank is exactly the same. The filter up here is exactly the same. I can put this tank over here. Make sure it clicks into place. And I can put this tank here. Brush roller, the cover for the brush roller, exactly the same. Battery. On the back of the unit, it says it takes the exact same battery. So that tells me the battery is the same. The charging station, I can put this one over here and it's going to charge it exactly the same. I don't see any difference in the charging stations whatsoever. Now this older one, it comes in several different versions. I've tried to buy most of them. It's like there's like a light green one. Doesn't have the LED lights. It's the exact same machine other than that little minor thing. Now let's go over the differences. So they're calling the self-clean. So when you're all done, you're going to put it on the base station. It's going to do two things. It's going to charge the unit, and then you can do a self-cleaning cycle. The older one called it a self-clean. They're calling this a rinse, a self-rinsing cycle. If you've got water and solution in here, it's sort of a cleaning cycle, but that's just a play on words, in my opinion. The next thing, I've always thought this was confusing. Up here, they've got two buttons. They've got a power button, which you're going to turn it on. When you turn it on and you kick it over center like this, it's automatic. There's no trigger to press. It's going to put solution down and suction at the same time, the entire time you're moving it. So it's automatic. Again, no button to press for a solution. It's automatic. The whole time you're moving this, it's putting solution down and suction. Now, it had this button called like a rug button, and there's a light here to show you you're in rug mode. They did not explain that very well. I did some testing. It puts more solution down, which was kind of the reverse of what I thought. I thought if you cleaned the rug, maybe you would want less solution. That wasn't the case. It was very confusing when this first came out. I finally had to do a bunch of testing. So they kind of changed the wording on that button. You still have the same button, but they're calling it a stain boost mode, which what it's going to do is when you press that button, it even looks different. It looks like a little star. It's even different up here as far as the little symbol, but you're going to be in a boost mode, which I don't think it increases suction. I think it just puts more solution down. Since this is an automatic putting solution down machine, it'll just increase that flow rate a little bit. So I'm glad they kind of explained that a little bit better. But even then, they don't really tell us what that is. It would be nice if they explained, hey, this is a boost mode and it puts down 10% more solution and the suction stays the same. The next thing is, I think they're playing on words a little bit because the MessMaster, they do have some products that actually are brand new, that the MessMaster line. They've just rebranded this. They've thrown the word MessMaster on. I may be completely shocked when we go down here and try to clean some stuff up. Doubt it though. The next thing is odor neutralizing. So if you've noticed, Shark vacuums have got the little scent thing, little circle thing that's odor neutralizing. It just puts a fresh scent in the air when you're vacuuming your house. They're saying this has the same thing, but it's the solution. The solution has odor neutralizing technology in it. They don't go into that great detail. I think maybe, is it just the clean scent that neutralizes the odor? Not necessarily sure, but it seems like a little bit of a play on words there. It does dirt, it does dry debris and wet, which I'm going to show you. Again, I was really hoping for some improvements because Bissell, Tinico, and some other brands, Dream, they're kind of coming out with newer, improved products. Again, there's nothing wrong with the older one. I just like new things to be improved, you know. And then I can do a comparison and show you exactly where all the differences are. I don't think that's going to be the case here. Again, I bought this with my own money. They've got a corded version. Spoiler alert, the corded version is exactly the same as the older corded version. I'll be doing all these comparisons just to make sure. I have gotten burned in the past by saying these are exactly the same and then there's something different. So as of right now, that's what it is. We are going to be cleaning up a big mess, but yeah, really hoping for something new. It looks nice. I mean, I don't know if that looks old or not. They call this a rose gold. I guarantee you they're going to come out with a Walmart version MessMaster. It'll probably won't have the LED lights in it. It'll be $50 cheaper. I don't know that, and they'll probably have a Costco version, probably even a Sam's version, a QVC version. I'm just guessing. It's kind of been there was, I think, 4 or 5 of these older versions. Now, right now, the older ones are being discontinued. I don't necessarily know that for sure, but they're on Amazon renewed. You can get open box ones. You can save a bunch of money. This one's $250 right now. It's going to go on. Oh, is it $299? It's $300. That's a lot. That's a lot. Tinico S3, S5. It's right in that range of a Tinico S5 blue or a S3. $300. They do go on sale though. Shark is notorious for putting products on sale, and they do offer a little bit extended more warranty if you end up buying it on the Shark website. I'll put links to both of these in the show description notes. If you do end up purchasing them, the product won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. That way I can buy these products. I am not tied to Shark at all. I can call them out. Now, I thought about that. Do I call them out and say, Shark, what are you doing? I'm not going to call them out because I don't know how their marketing department works and all of that. I don't know the behind the scenes. I would have loved a new one, maybe with a bigger water tank and maybe with a little bit nicer dirty water tank, a little bigger maybe. But, you know, this may be really smart on their part. Label it to MessMaster. I'm not going to get into all of that. I am going to get into the details of, are these exactly the same? As of right now, yes. So again, that's why I do these. That's why I buy these products, and I can say, I'm not held by anything. I bought this with my own money. There's nobody, nothing. That is absolutely how I love doing it. I'm doing all my robot vacuum cleaners that way now. I don't want any of them sent to me because right now, would I spend $300 on this? No, I wouldn't. I would get an older one that's probably going to be cheaper because there's more of them out there and there's a renewed section on Amazon. So I can just get an older one that's going to do the exact same job. All right, let's go down and see how they clean. Okay, so let's compare the Shark MessMaster HydroVac to the Shark HydroVac. I'm going to step on them, pull the handle backwards. I'm going to turn them both on. They're both cordless, and they both have a rug or boost mode, which I'm going to put them in that mode. They're going to put the solution down automatically. Now both of them are going to struggle with that eggshell. It's just too tall. They're very easy to maneuver. Let's turn them off. So I do have to come down here. Let's say I got to pick the eggshell up, but there's still a great big mess there. Okay, let's see how they do now with the eggs. All right. Yeah, they did a good job. Let's go right up next to the wall. They both roll really easy. And again, they're both putting the solution down automatically. I'm not pulling a trigger. The suction is automatically going to stay on. And now I can mop the rest of my house. Okay, the docking station is going to do two things. It's going to charge them up, and it's also going to activate the self-cleaning. Once it's on the dock, we can activate that by pressing the power button. There's that boost mode I was pressing earlier. Now both of them are going to put solution down on the roller, and then they're going to suck it up about 3 or 4 times to clean that roller. Okay, so they're both done with the self-cleaning cycle. Let's see how they did. We're going to take the dirty water tanks over to the sink, get them all nice and clean, talk about the filter. Let's see how they did down here. Yeah, this one did get a little bit of the stain up there. All right, take this off. This one's nice and dry. And we got a little bit of dirt and debris down there we've got to clean out. Okay, these are exactly the same machines. Now with this newer one, I did have kind of a problem of it leaking down here. I'm not sure exactly what that was, and it was kind of coming out the fins. I'm a little worried about that, but parts, everything is exactly the same. Now on the website, on the box, I never see the word new, so they're not claiming that this is a new one. But I think that's tricking people a little bit by, you know, MessMaster, putting the MessMaster name on it. Did you change anything? You did not. They did not change anything. I'm a little disappointed in that, to be honest with you. You're definitely going to want to get an old one. The old ones come in 4 or 5 different versions. These things I think are going to be cheaper, easier to find because they did make so many of them. So look on Amazon Renewed, Amazon Used. They're still selling these new. That's probably we're probably in a transition period where these are going to start to go away. There's going to be several different colors of the MessMaster, I'm sure. One at Walmart, one on the website, probably one at QVC, and probably one for Amazon. So be on the lookout. I'll see what I can do about getting all those. Again, would I spend $350 on this one? No, I actually wouldn't. There's the S5, the Tenneco. I got to do a comparison. I've got a big video on all the Tenneco, which Tenneco to buy. There's a new Kenmore out. Other companies are innovating more. There was no innovation on this other than changing the name and the look. This is like a rose gold. It does look nice. No, I cannot recommend it. Again, really, really hoping Shark would, again, do you change something that's not broke? I get that. I think there are things you can innovate to these things. This is a first generation on Shark's part. There's not a previous model. I think they could have improved on some areas. Drying the mop head right now is big, and I think that does help. I don't think hot water washing helps. Bigger water tanks. I do like the ones that talk to you because you can be going along, and if you're out of solution, you're not going to know it because there's a little light that's flashing at you. You can't really see it. So the ones that talk to you and say, hey, I'm out of water, it's an innovation. Now, again, I was pretty hard on it. They did show on the box art, they showed spaghetti. They showed an egg with the eggshell. Did they say you got to wipe it all up and then mop it? No, they didn't. They show it kind of being picked up with it, so it struggled in that area. They all sort of struggle in that area. That's a pretty big task for that to do. That was an extreme test on it. But I think there are some that do a little bit better job. So for everyday cleaning and mopping, this is actually going to do a pretty good job. I love cordless. I don't like the corded ones. I know they need them for people that have a lot of rooms, and but I find the cordless ones last a very long time, and you're always going to put it on the dock, so it's always going to be charged up. Not sure about the corded ones. I don't need one of those. I don't like those. I don't like a cord. These are meant to be cordless. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Bought them with my own money. I'll put links to them. Look for these. I'll try to put the link for the renewed one on Amazon. I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you end up purchasing the product through the link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. That way, I can tell you honestly, these are exactly the same. If Shark had sent this to me for free, I might be like, well, it's a MessMaster now, and it's this, no. I'm not held by anything. I love doing my robot reviews now. I love, those are super expensive robots, and I've got, when you purchase it with your own money, you have high expectations. If somebody sends this to me for free, I'm going to go through and I'm going to rattle off what it does. But when I buy it, you know, just like you, I think, if you purchase something, you have pretty high expectations for that. You know, I spent my money on it. Is it going to perform? Now, there are some that are $800 and $900 that do perform better. That is not always the case if you spend more. But again, I think I bring that point of view of if I buy it with my own money, you know, I have high expectations, and that's especially true with robots, vacuums. I just spent $1,800 on a robot vacuum cleaner, the Roborock S8 Max V. I had extremely high expectations because if I'm going to spend $1,800 on a robot vacuum cleaner, I expect a lot out of it. And I think purchasing it with my own money is really driving home that I would not have had that if they're sending these products to me for free. Now, occasionally I do get something sent to me for free. I had a robot lawnmower. I'm not doing those right now. And I thought, well, send me one. Just let me see what this is all about. Kind of tipping my toes in the water a little bit just to see if that's a direction I want to go. I don't think robot lawnmowers are quite there yet. So I'm going to they've got some innovating to do. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, these get long-winded, kind of a commentary. Man, I just wish Shark would have innovated, made it better. But again, do you fix something that's not broke? All the parts are going to be available now. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you decide. My opinion was I thought they should have made it better. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe. And also check me out on Instagram. Look for my logo over on Instagram and hit a follow. I really would appreciate that. I do end up giving some products away over there for free when I'm done with them. I will have to, you know, I kept this one for a long time for this reason. Waiting on the new Shark HydroVac to come out. Never dreamed it would be exactly the same, but really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Fiona, did you make this big mess? Or you just want the treat? So be sure and check out my videos on these brand new Roborock vacuum cleaners. I got the Roborock Q Revo Max V, and here's the Roborock S8 Max V. I've got comparisons, setup videos. These are really amazing robots, and I'll be comparing them to the older ones. I also sell my own coffee, Just a Dad Simple Sip. I sell it in the whole bean or ground bag, and also in the K-Cup form. You can buy it at justadadcoffee.com. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. Look for my logo right here. Just a Dad videos on Instagram. I do behind the scenes and free giveaways. So when I'm done with these products, I do give them away. Hit a follow on Instagram and my Facebook group page. I'll put links to them in the show description notes. Again, here's the Narwhal Dream L10S. There's the old Q Revo I'll be comparing it to. There's the old S8, you know, Dream L20. That thing's big, but it does a good job. The Dream X30. I got the X40 coming. It should be here in a couple weeks. So X30 I do love, but super expensive. Roombas. I got Tinicos I do reviews on. Shark just released 2 brand new HydroVacs. These aren't it. These are the old ones, but I will be comparing them to the old ones. $1,200 Dyson. Roborock, that's one of their economical ones. Q5 does a great job. This is the game changer right here. The Dirt Devil. This is a $99 robot vacuum with LiDAR navigation and has an awesome app that maps your house and is easy to use. I just did a review on this one, $99 Walmart. You just can't beat that price for LiDAR navigation. I also show you what Roombas, you know, these are starting to get kind of long in the tooth. The i5 I stay away from. The J7's okay. This is the J9 Plus, but even these are starting, you know, there's just so much better technology. Same with over here on the Sharks. Again, I got almost every Shark vacuum they make, but they're just showing their age, and there are better ones out there. But there is a price point in the $300 to $400 range when you want to just vacuum carpet. These are actually pretty good. I also do carpet cleaner reviews and vacuum cleaner reviews. Yeah, I just got this brand new Yeti. This thing looks pretty capable. M12 Pro, don't much about it, but I bought it with my own money. There's the Dirt Devil one I got from Walmart, $99, LiDAR navigation. So again, I absolutely love what I do. Thank you so much. I really want to thank you for helping me with my videos. You know, again, really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe and use the links down below. I really would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my Instagram, Just a Dad Videos on Instagram. If you could, hit a follow there. Also check out my Facebook group page, Just a Dad Videos group page on Facebook. I do free giveaways. And Miss Fiona, want a treat?